go, Red. Let's go.
We welcome you to Lax Sports Network's coverage of the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's Under 21 World Championships live from the University of Limerick here in Limerick, Ireland on laxsn.com. Today we have an exciting matchup from Group D between Team Poland and Team China. This is the opening match of the tournament for Team Poland, while Team China is coming off of a convincing 10-1 victory over Chinese Taipei in their opening match yesterday. This game will face off in just a couple of minutes. Lax Sports Network is proud to bring you over 60 games from these World Championships. Still to come today is a matchup between Japan and Israel from Group B, with Tom Eschen on the Lax Sports Network, as well as a matchup between Puerto Rico and the Czech Republic as well, and Korea and Netherlands. This is the 9th iteration of this junior level world championship and the first ever under 21 competition. Typically, this is a U19 tournament, but for a one-time thing, it was raised to U21 because this tournament was supposed to take place back in 2020. Of course, COVID wiped that out, and it was a really nice gesture by the World Lacrosse Organization to raise it on a one-time basis, the age level, to under 21, to allow all the players who wouldn't have been able to get a chance to play in a tournament like this to play. And so previously this was a U19 tournament. This year only it's a U21 tournament, and moving forward from here on out, it's going to be a U20 tournament. We are just about set for the opening face-off. Team Poland is making their debut in this event. One of 8 teams making their debut in the men's under 21 World Championship this week, including Jamaica, Kenya, Latvia, the Netherlands, and Puerto Rico, Sweden, and Uganda.
About 1 minute to face-off, we'd like to welcome China and Poland for this Group D matchup.
And as you can hear, shortly we'll be having the opening face-off between these two teams. This contest will be 4 quarters. Each quarter will be 15 minutes long, and it is running clock. The first 3 quarters will be running clock until the final 30 seconds, and the 4th quarter will be running clock until the final 2 minutes. Currently on to take the face-off for Team China in the red jerseys is Menghan Liu, and for Team Poland is number 8, Chris Crapinzano. Team China got off to a very hot start in this tournament yesterday with a 10-1 victory over Chinese Taipei, and they're looking to build off of that performance here in Game 2, whereas this is the opening match for Team Poland, and Chris Crapinzano quickly wins possession for Team Poland. Crapinzano, full head of steam, puts it on net and puts it in. 10 seconds into this contest, Chris Crapinzano gives Team Poland the lead.
White goal number 8.
The first goal of the game is scored by number 8 from Poland.
How about that? Chris
Krapinzano.
Crapinzano
That goal was scored in 14:48.
takes the face-off win and goes all the way to the net. And puts it past Haoshun Sui. Sui had an excellent performance in net for Team China yesterday. But nobody picked up Crapinzano, and he was free to rip a shot and put it past Sui. Chris Crapinzano plays college lacrosse in the U.S. He's a rising junior at the University of Scranton. And last season, he scored 37 goals and 15 assists. He's also a very talented face-off man, as we saw already with 2 quick face-off wins in this game, winning over 50% of his face-offs a season ago at the University of Scranton. Now, Team China will set up their offense for the first time. And Dylan Sue rips one, and it's off the post. Sue nearly tied this game up at 1. But Ryan Prelinski in net for Team Poland got some help from the post. Here's Keegan Hughes, 5-goal performance yesterday, and his first shot attempt goes wide. Here's Dylan Sue, one of the catalysts for this Team China offense. Sue gets in front, and he's denied by Ryan Perlinski. With Team China, a strong first possession for the Chinese. Here's Damon Sue. Behind the back. Are you kidding me? Damon Sue ties this game at 1 with a highlight reel goal.
White goal 88.
Great possession, guys. Good back up. Good back up.
China's first goal scored at 11:45. First quarter scored by number 88, David Shu. That was number 88, David Shu, with the first goal at 11:45, bringing the game to 1-1.
Once again for one more, okay?
Damon Sue, the older brother of Dylan Sue, gets on the board for Team China. Yesterday, it was Dylan Sue with the excellent offensive performance for the Chinese. But so far in this game, older brother Damon strikes first. Already an exciting matchup in the opening few minutes here in quarter one. Hutzel went inside for a teammate and put a shot on net. Couldn't put it on frame, and Haoshun Sui races to win possession for the Chinese.
10 minutes remaining in the quarter, 10 minutes.
5 minutes gone by in this opening quarter between Team Poland and Team China. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. Good morning if you're in the U.S. Good afternoon if you're tuning in from Poland, and good evening if you're watching from China. I'm Grant Delvecchio on the call. Glad to be with you here on laxsn.com. Stephen Hughes carries it across midfield for the Chinese. This is a Chinese team that put up 10 goals in their Game 1 performance against Chinese Taipei yesterday. They've got a lot of different options on this end of the field, including Damon Su right here, who scored goal number 1. And the turnover for Team China, but a strong ride wins possession back. Damon Shu trying to get free. Loose ground ball. Samuel Zegartovsky chasing after it for Poland, but it'll stay with Team China. Here's Dylan Shu. Pass to his older brother, Damon. Damon trying to get free. Fires. And a shot trickled wide. It'll stay with Team China. Extended possession for the Chinese here. Here's Tung Yu Shu. Lost it. Recovers, and Team Poland with some really nice defense on this possession for Team China. Here's Dylan Sue. Trying to get free, but Samuel Zegartovsky is all over him. Now older brother Damon goes for goal and scored. Team China on top 2-1, and Damon Su has both goals.
Got a second goal of the game, scored at 6:16 left in the first quarter. Scored by number 88, Damon Shu. That is second of the game. That was a 6:16 in the second quarter, in the first quarter, excuse me. Game's 2-1 China.
Really excellent body control by Damon Shu there. Bouncing around 3 defenders, finding the opening, and not much Ryan Perlinski can do in net for Poland with Shu right on the doorstep. Now Chris Crapanzano and Munghan Liu battling for the face-off, and possession is awarded to Team Poland.
5 minutes to go in the quarter, 5 minutes.
10 minutes gone by in this opening quarter. Team China with a 1-goal lead. Damon Shu has scored both goals for Team China, while Chris Crapanzano, who has it now for Team Poland, scored goal number 1 of this contest, not even 10 seconds into the game. Here's Crapanzano. Lucas Hutzel. Over to Nikolai Schmiegel, and Schmiegel's shot is just over the top bar. Kamil Grabowski has it poked away by Jingchao Wang. It's a cause turnover for Wang, one of the top defenders on this Chinese roster.
Eric, out of his way! Eric, that way!
China with a successful clear.
Tom first. Wait, Tom. Very outside. Tom, go. You're good.
But they turn it over right away.
Eric, you're ready. Eric, good job. Go. One of you guys. One more. Hey, team in.
Team Poland looking to tie this game up with a couple minutes remaining in the opening quarter here on Field 3 at the University of Limerick. Nikolai Schmiegel. Now Kajetan Prusek.
2 minutes left in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Patrick Wojcik up top for Błażej Prusek. Now Mateusz Treszniewski turned away by the Chinese defense. Lucas Hutzel trying to get free. Now Nikolai Schmiegel puts his shot on net, but it goes wide. Schmiegel goes inside for Hutzel, and Team Poland convert. This game is tied at 2. Excellent find from Schmiegel, and Hutzel provided the finish.
1 minute left in the quarter. 1 minute.
Excellent positioning from Lucas Hutzel. Found the opening in the heart of the Chinese defense, and Nikolai Schmiegel found him.
Poland's second goal of quarter 123, scored by number 45, Lucas Hutzel, assisted by number 19, Jan Schmiegel.
Final seconds of this opening quarter. Chris Crapanzano, full head of steam. And Nikolai Schmiegel could not handle Crapanzano's pass. Final seconds of this opening quarter. A whistle blows from the referee as you see Keegan Hughes nearly gave Team China the lead with the long goal.
19/1 minute.
And after 1 quarter
That is
of
the end of the
play
first quarter.
here in Ireland, this
Score
game
telling
is
you,
knotted
contestant
at
number
2.
19,
Excellent first quarter
John Schmiegel.
between
1
Poland
minute for
and
slashing.
China.
That penalty will carry into the second
China
quarter.
outshooting Team Poland 7-5
We will have a
overall.
3-minute intermission.
But this game is tied at 2 here on Field 3. As we take a look back at the opening goal of this game, scored by Chris Crapanzano, went low on Haoshan Sui. Just about set for second quarter action here between Team Poland and Team China. It's been an evenly contested game up until this point, all tied at 2. For Team China, both goals were scored by Damon Shu, 88 in red, a native of Potomac, Maryland. Went to high school at Georgetown Prep in the States and is a rising junior on the lacrosse team at Lehigh University. As Shu fired another shot on net, and now it's Dylan Shu, the younger Shu brother, getting on the board for Team China and giving them the lead.
Goal number 1. Hey, Eric, how do you know? Hey, no. Just keep playing. Whatever. Hey, that guy. Let's go, right? Let's go. go twos are up.
Older brother's shot got stopped, and then younger
China's
bro
third goal of the game
cleans
scored
it up
man
on
up
the
at
rebound.
14:40. Left in the second quarter, scored by number
Dylan
1.
Chu gets on the
Dylan
board
Chu.
for Team China, and that's
That
no
was a
surprise
14:40 in the
considering
second quarter, man up.
Dylan had 3 goals
game is now
and
3-2 China.
3 assists. He led Team China with 6 points in yesterday's 10-1 victory over Chinese Taipei. Chris Cropenzano at the faceoff next for Team Poland, and it's Menghan Liu for Team China. Illegal procedure against Liu. Team Poland will take over possession.
One, two, three. Yeah!
Team Poland will work it around. Here's Chris Cropenzano for the first goal of the game for the Polish. Trying to get free. His shot is blocked by Zhenbang Chen. Cropenzano in close. Shot attempt goes to the side of the net, and it's corralled by Haoshun Sui. It was Kamil Grabowski trying to sneak it past Sui. Team China had some trouble clearing yesterday against Chinese Taipei. And here again, excellent ride by Team Poland, and Lucas Hutzel scoops up the loose ground ball. Hutzel all the way to the net and score. Hutzel picked up the loose GB on the field. Clear attempt by Team China. Split the defenders and bounced it past Haoshun Sui to tie this game at 3.
Number 45, Lucas Hutzel. The game is now tied 3-3.
Cropenzano quickly wins the face-off. This is just the second ever World Championship that Team China is competing in, and the first
10 minutes
for
go in the
Team
quarter, 10
Poland.
minutes.
As Nikolai Schmiegel's shot is stopped by Sui. Schmiegel tried to go top corner, but Sweet was all over it.
Hey, sir, timeout.
Team Poland is going to take a
Timeout taken by
timeout.
China at 9:31 left in the second quarter.
Excuse me, that's a timeout from Team China. I misspoke. Under 10 minutes remaining in this second quarter. Game all tied at 3. And as I just mentioned, this is just the second ever junior level world championship that Team China is competing in, and the first for Team Poland. In fact,
As we look back on
the
today,
Polish
we got
national
two
team
games.
was
The first
created
game
only
on
in
field 3, we had Wales and Chinese
2018,
Taipei. Wales coming out on
and they
top,
created the
12
team
to
to
4.
compete and
On field
participate
2, we
in
had
the
Uganda
European
and
session
Hong
in
Kong.
Prague back
Hong
in
Kong ended up beating
2019.
Uganda 10-4.
But speaking to a representative from the team, each year
Behind us here on field
Polish
2, we have
Federation for
Korea and
Lacrosse
Netherlands getting
continues
prepared for
to add
their
more players.
matchup at 2
And
o'clock.
actually, this year in 2022, there is a lacrosse league that is being streamed on YouTube in Poland, which is providing new chances and new opportunities to reach out to new people within Poland. So the game continuing to grow in Poland and consequently on a global scale. Again, this is a record-setting junior level men's championship with 23 teams competing in this 11-day tournament, over 86 games being
We
played.
return to play with 9:31
Last
left in
time
the
this
second
tournament
quarter.
was hosted, there were only 14 teams participating. So an increase of 9 total teams and 8 new countries competing at this junior level world championship. Here's Eamon Shu scored the first 2 goals of the game for Team China as his shot blocked this time around. Now Keegan Hughes. Hughes had 5 goals in yesterday's game. Hughes' shot was stopped by Perlinski.
Holding for 30 seconds.
It's going to be a holding penalty upcoming against Team Poland, so China will go man up, the first man up opportunity for either side.
Goal penalty assist number 20, Christopher Schmiegel. At 8:33 left in the first half. That is a 30-second hold for number 20. Poland is man down. Poland is even.
Now back
These are even
at
strength.
right. Damon Shu down the right alley. Fires, and it's off the post. Second time this game that the post has come up big for Team Poland. Team China keeping the pressure on. Here's Dylan Shu. Top for Tung Yu Shu. And now Damon Shu gets free, fires, and it's wide. Very competitive matchup about halfway through this second quarter. All tied at 3, but not anymore. Keegan Hughes gives Team China the lead.
So big me and Eric. Red goal, 3. We have the Eric. Take a minute. You good?
He was dancing around
China's
that
fourth
crease,
goal of the game scores
sure
6:49 by number
his
3,
feet
Keegan
outside
Hughes.
of the
That was
circle.
China's fourth goal, putting them
And
up
it's the first
4-3
goal
over Poland.
for Keegan Hughes, who again scored 5 goals in yesterday's game 1 for Team China. Hughes is a midfielder at Merrimack College in the United States. Provenzano with another face-off win for Team Poland. Again, Provenzano takes face-offs at the collegiate level in the state. Currently a rising junior rather, at the University of Scranton. Also spent some time at St. Joseph's University. A native of New Jersey. There's a nice feed inside. A lot of red jerseys swarm to the ball. Still loose. The Lucas Hupkel picks it up. And now Blajai Prustek ties the game at 4. Excellent line. Let's go! Prustek was wide open. And one of the team captains for Poland finds the back of the net to tie this game at 4. Back and forth we go here on Field 3, this Pool D matchup between Poland and China.
Poland's goal scored at 5:03 in the second quarter by number 18, Wama Prosek. It was assisted by number 45, Lucas Huddle. That was Prosek from Huddle at 5:03 in the second quarter.
Once again, an illegal procedure from Munghan Liu. Possession will go to Team Poland. And Team Poland is going to take a quick timeout here with 5 minutes remaining in this first half. Once again, we'd like to thank you for joining us here on LaxSN.com. Lax Sports Network is proud to bring you live coverage of over 60 games from these 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championship. Today on Lax Sports Network, in just a few hours, Tom Eschen will have the call of Japan and Israel in the Group B contest at 12 p.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. Another Group B matchup taking place on LaxSN.com between Puerto Rico and the Czech Republic. And getting started in about 20 minutes' time is a Group E matchup between Korea and the Netherlands. What a fantastic game we've had on our hands here over at Field 3 thus far. All tied at 4. China currently outshooting Team Poland 15-10 overall. However, it's 7-6 in favor of China in terms of shots on goal. Very evenly matched game up until this point. Ryan Perlinski in net for Team Poland has 3 saves, and Haoshan Sui in net for Team China has 2. Watch guy Prustek gets free. His shot saved by Sui. Still loose. And Sui covers it. Excellent save on the doorstep by Sui. Now he tries for a deep clearance pass. Unable to connect with Dylan Shu, and it will be a turnover. How about that save on the Blajai Prusek shot attempt? He was fantastic in game one yesterday with 7 saves. Just picked up his 3rd here today. Final few minutes of this first half. Opening match for Team Poland as Kropenzano rips a shot that goes wide. Team Poland goes fast.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Let's go.
Just under 2 minutes
Poland at 1:54 remaining
to go in this first half. Team Poland is going to take another timeout.
Hydrate up. Hydrate, all right? Guys, not a lot of time.
I got that. Get on me. Get on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Like 2 minutes left, you said, right?
For Team Poland's first game at this tournament, a very impressive showing in this first half. Whereas Team China has already played a game, you could understand why they'd be loose, a little bit more comfortable in the flow of their offense.
Their main play was 1:54 left in the half.
Team Poland, really a strong effort thus far in this first half in game number 1. Polish were working around. Under 2 minutes to go in this opening half.
Get out.
Lax Eagle. Team Poland working it around.
1 minute remaining in the half. 1 minute.
Team China not giving the Polish anything to work with thus far. This Blajai Prusek, guarded closely by Jing Chao Wang. Now Nikolai Schmiegel drives, shoots, and his shot goes wide. Camille Grabowski picks up the loose ground ball. Here's Chris Crapanzano. Nice pass goes over the head of Wajai Puzek. It'll be a turnover. And China's got to go quick before the half ends. Sui sent it into the attacking half, and that will do it for the first half here on Field 3. Team Poland and Team China all tied at 4. Once again, we'd like to thank you for joining us here on laxsn.com for live coverage of this matchup. We'll step aside for a few moments and be back with first half stats. Welcome back to live coverage from Field 3 of this matchup between Team Poland and Team China. It was an excellent and competitive first half between these two sides. All knotted at 4 as we begin this second half with another face-off win for Chris Crapanzano. China led the overall shots in the first half 15-12, but it was all tied at 7 in terms of shots on goal and all tied on the scoreboard as well. Very evenly matched these two teams have been up until this point. Here's Krzysztof Schmiegel, who puts Poland on top to begin this second half.
White goal 20.
Schmiegel comes off the Błajai Prusek screen, and it looked like Hao Shun Sui in net for China did not get a good read on the shot until it was in the back of the net. So Team Poland starts the second half much like they did the first half with a quick goal. Remember, Chris Crapanzano scored the first goal of this game not even 10 seconds into the contest. And again, just under 20 seconds into this second half, Krzysztof Schmiegel puts Team Poland on top. And here's Schmiegel racing down the field, shooting. The shot goes wide, but Kamil Grabowski is there to recover for the Polish.
Victor, easy. Just be ready in case.
Crapanzano from the left alley. He shots off the post. Another shot rings off the post for Team Poland. Here's Lucas Hutzel. Hutzel into the heart of the Chinese defense, fight through contact, and scored. Back-to-back goals for Team Poland to start this second half, and it's a 2-goal lead.
White goal 45.
Poland's sixth goal of the game scored at 12:22 by number 45, Lucas Hutzel. That was at 12:22 by Poland, number 45, Lucas Hutzel. Score is 6-4, Poland over China.
Both teams fighting for the face-off. Scooped up by Krzysztof Schmiegel. Third quarter has just gotten underway. If you're just joining us, and Team Poland has scored 2 quick goals to take a 2-goal lead. Lucas Hutzel was looking to find Nikolai Schmiegel, but Schmiegel wasn't ready for the pass, and then Hutzel is called for the push in the back. So Team China will take over possession. Here's Dylan Shu. And Shu bounces it past Perlinski to get Team China back within one.
Red goal number 1. Jackson go wing, and Steven stay. Minnie's out. All three. Steven stay wing. Jackson go wing.
Second goal of the game for Dylan Shu. And now both Shu brothers have 2 goals each for Team China.
That goal was scored by number 1, Dylan Shu. That was at 10:18 in the third quarter. Score is currently 6-5, Poland.
Dylan Shu had a hat trick in yesterday's game for Team China, and now he's got 2 goals here today as Chris Cropenzano continues to dominate the face-off X for Poland. He's got a full head of steam down the right alley. And I'm unsure what the call was there, but it'll be a turnover in favor of Team China.
David, get out of the way.
Team China is going to go man up for 30 seconds. Unclear what the call was, but I will provide that information as soon as it's available.
Poland's penalty assessed to number 22. Matusz Krasneski for 30 seconds technical for offside.
Polish were offside. Keegan Hughes, excellent catch on the feet from his teammate, but his shot is denied by Ryan Perlinski. Dangerous turnover. Shu into Tai Hug Yen, and Yen ties this game at 6.
China 6 goal in the game, scored 7:15 in the third quarter.
Polish on the clear, and Damon Shu feeds Tai Hung Yen right on the doorstep, and there's nothing Ryan Polinsky can do in net to pull him there.
6 goals, the game is now tied 6-6.
Once again, back and forth we go. All tied at 6. Chris Cropenzano wins his 11th face-off of the game. He's now won 11 of 13 face-offs that he's taken. Pure domination by Chris Cropenzano. Lucas Hutzel gets free. His shot deflected. Out of bounds. And possession will go to Team China as we take another look. It was Su-Wei Fan who got in the way of that Hutzel shot. Xiaoshan Sui tries a long clear pass again. He's tried that several times, has Sui, in this game, and none of them have been successful. Very difficult get a long pass from the goalie position on target. So Team Poland will set up their offense. Hutzel, cross field.
5 minutes remaining in the
Team
third.
Poland turns
5
it over
minutes
themselves.
remaining in the third quarter.
Under 5 minutes to play in this third quarter. All tied at 6. Remember, at halftime, this game was tied at 4. Team Poland jumped out to a quick 6-4 lead to begin the third quarter. But Team China has scored 2 unanswered to tie this game at 6. And once again, like to thank you for joining us on laxsn.com. I'm Grant Delvecchio, glad to be with you. Day 3 of this men's under-21 World Championship being hosted at the University of Limerick in Limerick, Ireland. A record-setting tournament this is with 23 teams in competition. Both teams fighting for possession, and it's awarded to Team Poland. The shoe of Tai Hung Yen. Both of them actually came off of his feet. That's something you don't see every day. He just retied one of his cleats, but still needs to get the other one on.
Eric, wait, long take, how'd he go?
Physicality on display to the extent that Tai Hung Yen lost both of his cleats, and now it'll be Team Poland with possession. Hutzel behind the net for Nikolai Schmiegel. Schmiegel spinning out to Blajai Prusek. Prusek winds up, shoot, denied by Sui. And now it's a takeaway for Team China. Keegan Hughes, full head of steam. Out wide for Dylan Shu. And Shu puts Team China back on top. Keegan Hughes was all alone down the middle of the field, and Dylan Shu goes 5-hole on Ryan Perlinsky. And it's another hat trick for Dylan Shu. Back-to-back hat tricks in his opening 2 matches for Team China.
That was Shu from Hughes at 3:03 left in the third quarter.
Shu, the rising sophomore at Amherst College in the United States, had 3 goals and 2 assists in the 2021 campaign, and now 6 goals in the first 2 games of this tournament. As Team Poland quickly puts a shot on net, but Kamil Grabowski is unable to convert. Chris Crapinzano, such a threat from the face-off X for the Polish. It remains a 1-goal lead for Team China, who have now scored 3 unanswered goals after the Polish jumped out to a 6-4 lead.
Wake up, Fort Line! Here we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You guys go defense. Go defense. Go defense. Gotta keep it in. Gotta keep it in. Gotta keep it in. Keep it in. Guys, get in. Get in.
Going to be a man-up opportunity upcoming for Team China. Lucas Hutzel was offside for the Polish.
Poland's penalty assessed to number 45, Lucas Hutzel. That's a 30-second technical for all sides.
So Team China, man up for 30 seconds, holding on to a 1-goal lead. Eamon Shu gets free and finds the back of the net. The Shu brothers, each with a hat trick here in Game 2 for Team China. Slide from the Polish defense. Damon Shu makes them pay.
Third quarter, scored by number 88, Damon Shu. That was at 26 seconds remaining in the third quarter by China's number 88, Damon Shu.
Been a remarkable start to this tournament for the Shu brothers. They were teammates at Georgetown Prep High School. Teammates here again, representing their home country. Now 4 unanswered goals for Team China. Egan Hughes was free near the net. Dylan Shu trying to find him, but Hughes unable to corral Shu's pass. And now Ryan Polinsky.
That is the end of the third quarter. The score is 8
dancing behind the net.
6 Poland.
And that'll do it for third quarter action. What a third quarter it was for Team China. Poland scored the first 2 goals of the quarter to take a 6-4 lead, but then China came roaring back with 4 unanswered, and they lead 8-6. Fourth quarter action upcoming in just a moment.
Fourth quarter.
Opening face-off of the fourth quarter upcoming. Got a feeling this one's going to come down to the wire. It's been back and forth through 3 quarters. Team China holding on to a 2-goal lead as Christoph Schmiegel carries it across midfield for Team Poland. Matol inside intended for Patrick Wojcik. Christoph Schmiegel picks up the loose GB. Ball's loose. Whistle blows. You see Hao Jing Gao for Team China a little shaken up, but he'll be able to get up and off the field on his own strength. There was a scrum for the loose ground ball. And possession is going to be awarded to Team Poland. Team Poland puts the shot on net from distance, but it goes wide. Polish have not scored since the opening moments of the third quarter. Krapinzano fires from deep, but again, it's wide. Strong defense by Zhenbang Chen for the Chinese. And a hold is called against Poland, so Team China will take over. Here's a look back at that Krapinzano missile that just went high and wide. If you're just joining us, Team China has scored 4 unanswered goals in this second half to take this 8-6 lead. This game was all tied at 4 at halftime and has been back and forth the whole way. Poland took a 6-4 lead in the opening moments of the third quarter. But again, China has scored 4 unanswered, and Keegan Hughes is now up top for the Chinese, who will be patient getting their offense started. Hughes down the right alley, fires. Off target, but Tai Hung Yen is there to collect for Team China. Team China offensively has been led thus far by the Shu brothers, number 1 and number 88 in red. Here's Dylan Shu. The feed in front behind the back shot. And Hughes' BTB attempt is off the mark. Now Shu turns it over. Team China on the ride. And Christoph Schmiegel showing great strength to fend off the Chinese defenders and bring it into the attacking zone for Team Poland.
top middle. Keegan, top middle spot. Come on. Cover.
Here's Nikolai Schmiegel behind the net for Hutzel. And Chris Crapanzano, who's been excellent at the faceoff X. Hutzel, but he's turned away by Jingchao Wang. And now Nikolai Schmiegel trying to find an opening. Hutzel goes top corner and brings Team Poland within one. Boy, did the Polish need that one. The rotation up top for Lucas Hutzel. And Team Poland is back within one after not scoring for about a quarter. Scored in the 2 goals in the opening few minutes of the third quarter, but went scoreless up until that last Lucas Hutzel goal. And it's a hat trick for Lucas Hutzel. Hutzel is a rising sophomore playing college lacrosse in the United States at Lafayette College. Attended the Hill Academy in Canada for high school and played on the Team Poland box lacrosse team that placed in 4th place at the 2019 World Junior Indoor Lacrosse Championship. So Hutzel with some experience playing for the Polish national team. And his hat trick is a big reason why the Polish are trailing by only 1 in this 4th quarter. As Crapanzano gets free, but his shot is blocked before it can reach the net. Nikolai Schmiegel picks up the loose ground ball. Crapanzano from the left alley goes low, and it's stopped by Haoshun Sui. My goodness, what a save from Sui. Excellent stop by the Chinese goaltender. And now try to go deep down the field. And his pass found Yincheng Wu, but Wu unable to handle the pass. He was all alone, no defenders near him. But the Chinese turn it over and give Team Poland an opportunity to tie this game up. Hutzel's shot turned away by Sui. Back-to-back fantastic stops by the Chinese goaltender. And now Hutzel's shot goes off the crossbar. Hutzel nearly had his 4th goal of the game, but Haoshun Sui, after 2 nice saves himself, gets some help from the crossbar. Now Crapanzano's shot also goes off the post. And Team Poland can't catch a break right now. If it's not Sui making the stops, it's the bars around the net. currently a timeout being taken about halfway through this fourth quarter. And this game is this game is a 1-goal game. It's been back and forth the entire way. Both teams have 21 total shots. And in terms of shots on goal, China has just a 1-shot advantage, 12-11 in shots on goal. And that's the difference in this game. Chinese with a 1-goal lead, 8-7. About as close to the contest as you can get. All tied in total shots, 12-11 in shots on goal, and 8-7 on the scoreboard. In terms of saves, Haoshun Sui in net for China has made 5 saves, and Ryan Perlinski for Poland has made 4. Just a fantastic contest here on Field 3 on day 3 of this Under-21 World Championship. This is the second game of the tournament for Team China. They won their first game yesterday against Chinese Taipei 10-1. And this is the first game of the tournament for Team Poland. Team China turns it over. And Poland in search of the equalizer. Hutchel turned away by Jingchao Wang. Now Propenzano's shot is blocked by Hao Jing Gao. Team China holding on to a 1-goal lead in this final quarter. Dylan Shu spinning off of Samuel Zegartovsky. Tried to dish it to his brother Damon, but it's another turnover.
5 minutes.
Final 5 minutes of this contest. Christoph Schmiegel racing down the field. Plenty of time for the Polish to tie this game up. Patrick Wojcik finds Błajnaj Prusek. Now Nikolai Schmiegel behind the net. Excellent defense by Keegan Hughes with the long pole. We've seen Hughes do it all this tournament already. As Hutzel gets free and ties this game up at 8. Fourth goal of the game for Lucas Hutzel, and he's putting this Polish team on his back.
That goal is at 4:12 in the fourth quarter, scored by number 45, Lucas Hutzel. Score is currently 8-8. We are tied.
Get ready to go, right? Get yourselves ready.
What a game we have here on Field 3. All tied at 8. The final 4 minutes of this fourth quarter. Lucas Hutzel has scored back-to-back goals for Team Poland. And Chris Crapanzano lost one of the few faceoffs he's lost so far in this game. Menghan Liu for Team China, winning them when they matter most. Now Kung Yu Shu. Being defended closely by Samuel Novak.
3 minutes to the game, 3 minutes.
Final 3 minutes of this contest. Damon Shu with it in his stick. He's got a hat trick in this game. Make it 4 goals for Damon Shu, and Team China is back on top.
China's 9 goals in the game, scored 2:28 in the fourth quarter. Number 88, Damon Shu. The goal scored by number
My
88,
goodness, look at the
Damon
placement on that shot by Damon
fourth
Shu.
quarter. Scores currently
Top
9
cheddar for the 4th goal of the game. Damon Shu, the older brother of Dylan Shu, and the Shu brothers have accounted for 7 of China's 9 total goals in this game. Just over 2 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. The final 2 minutes of this fourth quarter, the clock will be stopped.
Cross-checking for number 11. 2 minutes left. China is currently up 9-8.
Typically, it is a running clock in the first 3 quarters until the final 30 seconds. But here in the fourth quarter, the last 2 minutes, it's a stop clock as we take a look at this Lucas Hutzel goal that tied this game at 8. Team China trying to win back-to-back games to open up this 2022 tournament. And Damon Shu doing everything he can to ensure that happens. From the X position.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. This will be stop time.
We've had just about everything you can ask for in this contest. Just a fantastic game from start to finish. Team China with a 1-goal lead. Final 2 minutes to come. And a very important face-off upcoming. Chris Crapanzano has won 12 of 15 face-offs he's taken so far in this game, but just lost the most recent one. Keegan Hughes is taking it for Team China. And Crapanzano comes away with a key face-off victory, his 13th of the game. Crapanzano for Nikolai Schmiegel. Some nice ball movement from Team Poland, but Team China takes it away. A costly turnover by the Polish, but some excellent defense by the Chinese to win back possession. Jingcho Wang and Zhenbong Chen were in on the defense. And Team Poland is going to need to increase the pressure defensively if they want to win back possession and tie this game.
Back to full strength. Teams are even.
How much time in the quarter?
final minute for Team Poland to come back.
62 seconds remaining. Timeout, China.
And Team China is going to take a timeout with 52 seconds to play. Remember, this is stopped time for the final 2 minutes.
Don't forget at the end of the game to visit the merchandise tent down by
Take a
field
look back at the goal from Lucas Hutzel that tied the game at 8. Hutzel has 4 goals in today's game 1 for Team Poland. It's been a really nice showing for Team Poland. It's hard to imagine that this youth Polish national team was created in 2018. First ever men's world championship that the Polish are competing in. And just the second ever for Team China.
Seconds left in the game. 52 seconds.
Team China possession. Under a minute to play in this fourth quarter. Do or die time for Team Poland. Unsure what the delay is right now. Underway. Team Poland has pulled their goalie to add an extra defender. Ryan Perlinski no longer in net. Damon Chu is content. Cradle it around. Final 30 seconds. Damon Chu long pass to his brother Dylan. Samuel Novak applying pressure to Dylan Chu. Now a double coming from Chris Crapanzano. And that will do it from field 3. As you see the elation, Team China wins their second consecutive game to open up this 2022 World Lacrosse Championship. Final score 9-8 in favor of Team China, but what a game it was. Tied 4-4 at halftime. Team Poland scored the opening 2 goals of the second half, and then Team China scored 4 unanswered to take an 8-6 lead that they never looked back on. Your final score from field 3 is 9-8. Once again, we at Lax Sports Network are proud to bring you over 60 live games from this tournament, live on Lax Sports Network and our website, laxsn.com. For a complete schedule of games each day, follow us on social media at Lax Sports Net. I'm Grant Del Vecchio, thanking you again for watching wherever you may be. Tune in to a Group B contest between Japan and Israel on the Lax Sports Network coming up in about an hour and change. Once again, thank you and have a great day.